Я починаю, да? Чи як?
Ви все почуєте, ми все скажемо. Good evening from the Ukrainian Startup Fund. My name is Karina, and I will host the event today. We are encouraged to introduce the pitch to participate in Collision Conference 2023. So Collision is North America's fastest growing tech conference. Collision Conference is one of the defining international corporation conferences with more than 35,000 attendees from more than 100 countries annually. It is a part of a series of technology conferences, including Web Summit in Europe and Rise in Hong Kong. And this is actually an incredible opportunity to find potential clients, partners, and investors. So according to the results of the selection, up to 8 teams will present their companies at Collision Conference 2023 in June. And we would like to express our gratitude to our partners. As you may know, the Ukrainian delegation to Collision 2023 is organized by the Ukrainian Startup Fund together with the Techosystem and Ukrainian Bridge. And of course, with the support of the Ministry of Digital Transformation of Ukraine, the Ministry of Economy of Ukraine, and Western East Enterprise Fund. So now let me introduce the jury members who will evaluate the companies today and decide which of them will represent our country at Collision. So first, I would like to introduce Diana Rakos, Head of Expert Group on Attracting Investments in IT at the Ministry of Digital Transformation of Ukraine. Diana.
Hi all. I want to wish you emphasize one more time that right now during the war in our country, it's super important for all of us to show the whole world that our tech ecosystem is still working and that we are looking for investments and we are doing our best to resist and to become the most famous and comfortable IT jurisdiction. So wish you luck and hope to see most of you in Canada.
Amazing. Thank you, Diana, for your warm words. And our next jury member is Evgenia Bespalova, Head of Ukrainian Bridge and Head of the Ecosystem at the Unit City. Evgenia.
Thank you, Karina. I'm really very glad to see you, all of you. And greetings from Kyiv, Unit City, and wish you luck.
Thank you. And our last but not least, Anton Vashuk, Director of Innovation, Education, and Entrepreneurship at Western East Enterprise Fund.
Everyone, and actually hello from Toronto, Canada. I'm wishing you all great luck, and as you know, Canada is a great place to meet and open up the North American market for your companies, find growth, meet with American participants who come in for this as well. So I wish you all good luck, and for those who make it through, a great trip. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you, Anton. And now we're moving to the teams. So today, 12 startups will present their innovations to you. And their names are Aspici, ChargeX, Aventir, Handy AI, Let's Data, Mathema, Nita Robotics, Platma, Process Mix, Ubostech, Uspacey, and Van & Go. Now about the timing. The companies will have 1.5 minutes for the pitch and 3 minutes for the Q&A session with the commission. So let's see who will attend the Collision this June. And now I would like to invite the first startup to the stage, Aspici.
Hi, hello all. Wait a second. Yep. Hi all, I'm Max Goncharuk, CTO and co-founder of Aspici. This is our second venture, and the previous one, Apostera, was successfully sold to Harman Samsung. We are growing. We have 12 pilot customers here in Ukraine and also involved in 3 nationwide projects, also in Ukraine. What we are doing, we are building a special reality streaming platform from FPV camera to VR helmet. And we are helping businesses to upskill their employees much faster, like 4 times. How it works, we are immersing the learner in real-life experience and created by mentor, trainer, or teacher. And also you could supervise someone else's work in real time to improve her skills. And we are making the training process much simpler. So you are just clicking the button, sharing the knowledge, and you could instantly practice it. And this is not just the training service, it is a transfer of experience. Our business model is subscription-based, and we are addressing this market, the amount of markets. And this year, we are working and developing our business here in Ukraine, and we'll be looking for early adopters in 2024. At Collision, we will show our products. We will be glad to meet investors with smart money and approach for the early adopters with businesses to pilot the projects in US, Canada in 2022. And thank you.
Thank you, Max. Yeah, the time is up. So there is a time for the questions from the jury in case there are some of them. So please, dear jury members.
Do you have any specific investors you're looking to approach in Canada?
Sorry, something with connection.
Do you have any specific investors you're looking to meet in Canada? We are looking for the investors in this area of VR, AR technologies, but actually our technology is pretty horizontal scale, and maybe the investors in mental health or some educational niches would be good for us too. And one more, that we are looking not just the money, we are looking maybe for some additional services like marketing to make this early adoption in US and Canada, and these kind of investors will be interesting for us.
Thank you. Thank you, Anton. Thank you, Max. One more question from Evgenia, I see.
Thank you, Max, for presentation. And can you please tell me what are your biggest challenges now for this company?
Challenges or?
Yep.
I would say a lot, but except the technical challenges to make everything work and decrease the bandwidth and so on. The marketing is a pretty huge challenge for us, because until you are not in the helmet, it is hardly to explain how it works. So that's what we are looking on the other markets, some representatives who could go with the helmet and explain exactly what we are doing and why it is so effective.
Okay. Thank you, Max. The time for the questions is up. So that was the speech startup, and we are moving to our next participant. You may stop sharing the screen.
Yeah. Oops.
Okay, thank you, Max. Now let's move to the next project. I'm happy to invite Chargex.
Hello, everyone. My name is Alexander Leskovsky. I'm representing Ukrainian company Chargex. We are presenting to you our vision of the first peer-to-peer EV charging network. As you know, the biggest challenge in EV charging is an infrastructure. Future is electric, said Elon Musk, and we believe it is inevitable. Electric is everywhere. That's why a charging infrastructure is on high demand all over the world, especially on parking lots. The EV market is still growing, and according to the International Energy Agency, it will grow 10 times. And as a result, we believe the EV charging market will grow too. For that reason, we created the ecosystem, which contains mobile application, end user, flexible management and billing system in any currency and charging infrastructure. We designed and we are producing charging stations in Ukraine for business, home, and municipal needs. The unique option of our system is the payment loop. Our system is built on sharing economy principle. Business indicators you can see on this slide. We studied the Canadian EV market. We understand needs and requirements of our future Canadian clients, both business and private sector. Also, we can propose to the clients the connection to our system existing charging stations. It would be my pleasure to respond to any question you may have according to my presentation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Alexander. Dear jury members.
Will you bring any examples to Canada of your
products? Yes, of course. We have a final product. It is basic model, and you can expand it whenever you want. You can pay for basic station, and then according to your needs in the future, you can buy additional modules and connect it to the station. So you can save your money, and then you will see it works, and you can expand your business, for example.
Do your system supports any kind of vehicles, or like only particular ones?
Any vehicles that exist on the market, European, American, Chinese, whatever.
And for entering Canadian market, are there any regulations on that side that you have to follow?
There are regulations according to the billing system that the client only can pay for miles or per hour. It cannot be paid for energy because it is regulated by some licensing, etc. So we can propose this kind of approach. We have experience in this solution already. We just implemented this system in 5 countries. In Europe, in Asia. So we are ready for American and Canadian market as well.
Thank you, Alexander. Thank you, Diana, for the question. Do we have any more questions from the jury members? I guess not. Thank you. That was the ChargeX startup. And now, thank you. I'm happy to welcome the Aventure startup. We can see your screen, but we cannot hear you.
Do you hear me now?
Yes, it's perfect. So if you're ready, you may start.
Yeah, thank you so much for the opportunity to present our company. My name is Daniel. I am co-founder and the CEO of Aventure. We are a software development company from Kharkiv, Ukraine, founded in 2017. Currently, we have over 100 dedicated specialists working with us. And additionally to software development services, we also work on several own products and product lines in mainly in game development. Aventure has many awards and recognitions. For example, last year we were nominated as top 10 blockchain companies from Ukraine by HIPRA Fund Research. We are also listed as in a top 50 mobile development companies listing on selected firms. And we take second position in global listing of Clutch of top gaming companies. Aventure main expertise is in game development, Web3 and Metaverse. However, we also work with plenty of Web2 domains. Our clients differ from ambitious startups to middle and large enterprise. For example, we are currently working on IT infrastructure for Neom City, which is a global project of Saudi Arabia. Basically, they're building a city from scratch, utilizing US technologies. We want to participate in Collision because of these 10 reasons, but mainly because we want to promote our brand. We want to expand our network, find some opportunities, customers, partners, and so on. And of course, for me, it would be an honor to present my country on such a global event. Basically, that was a short summary about our company. I would be happy to answer your questions.
Thank you, Daniel. Thank you for your presentation. Now, dear jury members, do you have any questions?
Yeah. Hi, thank you for the presentation. And can you please share information about your team?
You mean overall team or business team of our company?
Both.
Can you repeat? Sorry.
Both.
Both. Our company exists of various departments. We have two main tracks inside our company. We have a game development tracks, which include the full cycle game development from stage of idea, game design, production of all 3D, 2D assets, animations, effects. So we have design team. We also work with Unity and Unreal Engine, and we have proficient teams in both directions. And basically, we can develop games from to MMORPG strategies, some complicated genres, augmented reality and virtual reality, from stage of idea to stage of release and post-release support. Additionally to it, we have mobile and web teams, which are collaborating on gaming projects or on Web2 classic software. Also, in our business team, we have 10 members, professionals in each of these departments, plus we have a great team of marketing and sales. And a few more words about our company. We're also a member of Sigma Group, which is well-known Sweden holding, and in Ukrainian branch of it, there is around 2,000 people. And the fact that we joined this group means that we gathered a professional team and we built good processes of management and delivery so we can satisfy most complicated customers.
Is your team mostly based in Ukraine now?
Yeah, we have main office still in Kharkiv, but we also have now a few more offices in Lviv and in Kyiv.
Thank you. Karina, please unmute yourself.
Oh, sorry. Thank you. Thank you, Daniel, for your presentations, and dear jury members for the questions. That was the Aventure Startup. And now we are moving to our next participant. I'm glad to welcome Handy AI.
Hi, greetings from Toronto. And happy to be here. We are together with Vladimir Demanenko, my co-founder. And just a second. Do you see my screen now?
Yes, it's perfect. We can also hear you. So if you're ready, you may start.
Yeah. So I'm glad to tell you about Handy AI, our AI-powered assistant and communication success platform. We were born in Ukraine in 2019, and now we open offices in Poland, Canada, and US. And here in Canada, we plan to build our North American traction from here. So we successfully graduated from Google for Startups, Poland Prize, and also from accelerator of Ukrainian Startup Fund. And now we are part of Canadian accelerators Rise Up. And we are going through due diligence process with IREP, which is federal governmental organization for IT companies in Canada, and Ontario Angels groups who do this due diligence for their members before investments. So for now, we have 12 active clients with 500,000 users and 30,000 revenue per month. And so most of our clients are from Ukraine, and now we have clients from Europe and plan to have some pilots in Canada in June. So here is $1 billion problem for big companies. So every month they lose 6 hours per every worker just in unproductive communications and waiting for the answers. So what we see all these parts that when the worker lost his hours. And so what we do, we give him an AI assistant working in any messenger and helping him to have all the information from any systems, machines, and colleagues without logging in and wasting his time. And so our AI, understanding his question, understanding the context, we have our own AI inside and transforming it into workflow and showing business analytics the places where workflow is not good and propose him how to improve the workflow. So any types of the process which are ready to fulfill by our Handy AI concerning the worker, starting with scheduling, hiring, support, or any other flows, we can help him with our Handy AI. So we have our AI workflow builder engine inside, we can connect not only with systems, but also to peer-to-peer chat. And for sure, we show managers and business analytics all the things in dashboard. Handy is easily integrated with any corporate communication tools and any existing systems. So here are some numbers. So we increased worker engagement, worker productivity.
I guess we're running a little bit of time. So unfortunately, I have to stop you as we have only 1.5 minutes to present the pitch.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, thank you. It was the Handy AI startup. Dear jury members, do you have any questions?
Yes, for sure. What are your goals for Collision?
So we took part last year. It was very interesting for us. It was start on Canadian market. And so for now, we have 96 potential investors in our pipeline and a lot of potential clients and partners. So what we hope to do in Collision is to have as many one-to-one meetings and pitching as possible with their partners and investors. We are already move to some stages in order to get our final yes there. And we hope it will be a good opportunity for us to build brand awareness and to sign the contracts.
Who is going to be your lead point of contact at Collision?
Sorry, can you repeat, please?
Who is going to be your point of contact at Collision? Who's going to be representing you?
Me, Vladimir, and our new business development manager, who are in Toronto.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. That was Handy AI Startup. Thank you, Irina, for your presentation. And now we're moving to our next participant. I'm happy to announce Let's Data.
Hi, everyone. Nice.
Hi.
Can you confirm that you see my screen?
Yes, it's all perfect. You may start if you're ready.
Yeah. So hi, everyone. My name is Andrew. I'm one of the founders of Let's Data, AI solution in media and communication. This year, for fear of false information, disinformation reached a global record of 76%. And despite many people believing it's a problem only for politics and governments, most of the organizations are unable to deal with the threats from the media environment like that fast enough, for which they apply a huge price with their share price. With that motivation in mind, we created a Let's Data. With just one subscription, you get alerts and potential risks and opportunities in the media, plan your response in advance in the coordination system, and get interactive reports to track your progress. Everything shows that Let's Data works because we've seen more than 500% growth over a year. Right now, we're operating around 41,000 a month. We have clients in 7 countries and supported by startup-wise guys. And our philosophy is that we try to encapsulate an end-to-end product into the lowest possible complexity interfaces, which allows us to productionalize but reduce the operational resources needed from our clients. That strategy allows us to quite quickly grow on the large market of 1.8 billion. And our goal is over the next 5 years to reach 30 million or 1.6% of that market. We are going to Collision Conference, first of all, to find investment and connect with the investors on the Canadian and North American market and accelerate our potential growth on the market after our initial successes of landing the first clients and winning at the Select USA. And also we want to grow our team potential through Collision Women in Tech program, as we have a majority female team. Also, we would like to enable Canadian companies and government to use our unique solution. So support Let's Data and communicate as if you know the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Andrew. It was Let's Data Startup. Dear jury members, your questions, please.
Have you had any fundraising rounds to date?
So we are planning we received a booster for our growth from Startup-wise guys, but our planned seed round of $1 million is at the end of this year. So that's why we are starting to prepare for it. We already validated one sales strategy we have. Right now we are validating a second sales strategy. And the idea is that with those two sales strategies and an investment round, we could achieve the growth targets that we've seen.
Thank you.
I guess no more questions from the jury side. Thank you, Andrei, once again for your pitch. And we'll be glad to welcome our next participant, Nita Robotics.
Hello. 1 second, sharing the screen. You can see my screen, right?
Yes, it's full size. Perfect. You may start if you're ready.
Hi, everyone. Let's talk about your future education. We have a problem that 65% of kids entering school today will end up and working for the job that currently do not exist. Also, they will compete with the AI that learning on minimum 2 times faster in 2023. Now we have a solution. STEM education solution raised the level of engineering education by 3 times. What is that solution about? This is a combination of several products. First products for a discovery kit is for kids and smart home solution for adults. Each particular solution consisting from 2 combinations. We have hardware part, the robot part, and educational platform with the video tutorials. The kit solution consists from 30 modifications and can replace 100 toys. Also, we have adult solution that consisting from the hardware part and the software part of video tutorials on our platform too. This consists from each entire smart home technologies that you can learn from 30 lessons. We have a team of founders that have more than 35 years of experience in combination. Also, we have marketing people, we have engineers and online tutorial managers. We're better in real-time integration, open code programming, and we have more modifications and our own platform of video tutorials. We plan to go to the spending on STEM educational toys and education markets, and we plan to raise the 60 million on that market. We plan to sell just a robot itself and educational membership, so it's our go-to-market strategy. Now we have sold 175 units. We have MRR 10K. We raised from VC $100,000. Finished with the Google acceleration, Demium, and venture well. Also, we have revenue growth 15% a month. On Collision, we plan to meet those people, government organization, the educational Canada College organization, angel investors, and international funds of Canada. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Vlad. Thank you for your presentation. Dear jury members, do you have any questions?
Yeah, thank you, Vlad, for the presentation. And can you please tell us what achievements have you already made in the North America?
Can you repeat, please?
Can you please tell what results for your company you already had in North America? Yeah, because you said that the main market is Canada and USA.
Yeah, the main result, we already have American company and we start to doing the business there based on the Kickstarter. We plan to have a launch of Kickstarter by the end of the summer. So we will collect all our pre-orders that we already have and force them for doing the business with the Kickstarter. Also, we have official representative from a Kickstarter that helping us to launch the campaign there. And we have more than 50 robots we sold to American market and 25 of them on Canadian market. So we just test our product and we send them using our just Ukrpochta delivery because we're based in Ukraine and we start our production. So you can congratulate us with this. We have Ukrainian product right now.
Congratulations to you. And how do you plan to present your company, your product? Do you have any kind of small robots that are showing how everything works, or how are you going?
Yeah, this is the visualization of my stand from CES. And this is interactive stand with all our robots. And we will show up how it works. We will give the really good masterclasses and collect pre-orders for our Kickstarter campaign and speak with the people. We have a good understanding how it works. So we will rock.
Thank you.
Thank you, Vlad. I guess there are no more questions from the jury side. So it was the Nita Robotics startup. I'm glad to invite Platma to the stage.
Hi, colleagues. Let me share my screen. Can you see it? Yeah.
Yes, it's full screen. So if you're ready, you may start.
Yes. Hi, my name is Yaroslav. I'm co-founder of Platma, and we are developing extreme no-code software development platform. The main idea is to liberate businesses from IT departments, from IT subcontractors, from other IT middlemen. So with our solution, our customers can create their own internal software using simple English as a code. The market is quite huge, it's booming, and it will be 10 times bigger in 2030, according to the Gartner forecast. So our current ask is to cover our pre-seed round. It's $2 million USD round. We already received $850K from Almas Capital, from Noventic, from one business angel. We have commitment for another $850K, and the very last slot is $300K that we would like to cover during the nearest couple months. We have quite experienced team and awesome advisors. For example, Chris Dashkevich, he is a head of Schneider Electric VC. It's our strategic partner. So regarding our exit strategy, we will go or to IPO or Schneider will acquire us. Regarding Collision, we have already covered 9 pilots in Europe, Middle East, in APAC region, but we would like to access North American region, and the Collision is the best solution to get investors and customers. And by the way, we already started to knock to the Canadian market, and we applied to Venture Lab and passed 2 weeks ago to this B2B incubator. Thank you.
Thank you.
Questions.
Thank you, Yaroslav. That was the Platma. Dear jury members, the floor is yours. No more questions from the jury members, as I see.
One question for you. Thank you for the presentation. How critical participation for you is?
It's a hard question, but according to our marketing plan, North America and Canada, it's our next step. And even before we applied to this application, we applied to Venture Lab and already passed and received the invitation to this B2B lab. So I think it will be it will help us to reach our goals. It's $300K from North American and especially Canadian investors, and to get access to the primary market of North America. So we would like to be there.
Thank you, Yaroslav.
Thank you. It was the Platma. Thank you for your pitch. Now I'm glad to welcome our next participant, Process Mix.
Hi all, let me present my screen.
Mm-hmm.
So can you see my screen?
Yes, it's all perfect. You may start.
Great. So my name is Andrei. I'm a co-founder with Process Mix. Process Mix is the fastest low-code way to build any backend. So with Process Mix, we enable developers and pretty much any developer, a junior developer, to build any backend through a graphic interface with ready components, one-click integrations and deployment, cheaper and faster. So effectively, we turn a junior developer into a backend building machine that can deliver results of a senior, cheaper and faster. So until now, we have spent more than 2.5 million to develop our product, to invest into R&D. And 6 months ago, we've spun off the company into a product company, and we were able to generate more than 500K in revenues without actually a dedicated sales team. So we were able to sign up 10 enterprise clients, including some banks in Caucasus and the UAE, and we generate on average $70,000 revenues in a combination of subscription and services with using our product. Why we would love to go to the collision is threefold. So first of all, we're closing the remaining 60% of our next 1 million round. Second, we would love to boost our network through our local Canadian business development representative to help us reach a 3 million revenue goal in the coming year. And we would love to build partnership with local startup ecosystem, which is effectively one of the key major growth factors for us. Thank you very much.
Amazing. Thank you. Dear jury members.
Andrei. Anton, go ahead.
I want to how are you planning to present this at the stand?
We will actually showcase the fastest way to build backend by literally spending 2 minutes to launch a solution on the stage.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Perfect. And what about your team? Who is working on this project?
So we are a Ukrainian company, and our team is mostly Ukrainians. I myself, I'm in Kyiv, Ukraine, in Gogolevska Street. You might see it somewhere there. Some of our team members are spread out in Europe and in Northern America. One of our business development managers is actually based out of Toronto, Canada.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Andrei. I guess thank you for your perfect pitch. Now, please welcome the Ubus Tech Startup.
Hello, everyone. Let me share the screen. Okay, hello, I am Andrew, a founder of Ubus. Everything you need to transform your ideas into AI apps in a minute. Our mission is that anyone can create AI-powered application just in 10 minutes, from professional developer to a business user. Problem: traditional software development methods are too slow to meet the business innovation, and software engineering requires more and more people, time, and cost to solve just technical issues, not business-critical tasks. Our solution is a cutting-edge, low-code, no-code application development platform designed to simplify the process of creating AI-powered solutions and give you easy integration with OpenAI, Hugging Face, Midjourney, and another custom AI models. Our market is projected to grow at 33% annual growth rate. Market volume currently is 26 billion. We aim to reach 5% of the low-code application platform. Our competitive landscape consists of multiple companies, and we're aiming to create a platform for your entire team. Our traction: currently more than 35 use cases and apps developed on the platform. More than 100 students finished learning courses and joined the community, and we have already 4 corporate customers that are using our platform in production-ready systems. Our business model for B2C is a public cloud with a usage-based pricing model and enterprise license. Our go-to-market strategy is a marketplace with app templates, solution blueprints, and connectors. This is a high-level overview of the platform that consists of multiple low-code, no-code tools combined with edge technologies. We are raising up to $1.5 million and already committed to $150,000. Meet our team, and this is why we need Collision. Mostly it's networking opportunities and new partnership and expanding our platform to the Canadian market and looking for investment opportunities. Thank you.
Thank you, Andrew. Thank you for your presentation. Dear jury members, do you have any questions for the Ubus startup?
Andrew, thank you for the presentation. And I have the same question. How promising is to get investment for your company? Because you said that you are looking for this. So can you please share your thoughts?
We are really looking for investment, especially to grow our marketing team, because we are mostly technical teams that have created that product. So investment is really important for us, and not just money, but mostly like partnership and networking, and somebody that could help us to find new customers, especially in the enterprise.
Okay, how many your members from your company can join the conference?
Probably I will go and maybe my partner, but for sure I will go because I have already Canadian visa.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Andrew. It was an UVO startup. And now we're moving to our next participant, Spacey.
Do you hear me?
Yes, it's all great. So you can just turn on the full screen.
Yep. Okay, I'm ready. So entrepreneurs who already understand the need to manage company processes can find a lot of tools to help them do this. However, people don't want to deal with multiple products. It's more convenient for them when everything they need is available in one place. Spacey is an online service, a single digital workspace for organizing the daily processes of small and medium-sized businesses. 2 months ago, we presented a set of tools that create a single digital workspace: chat and internal communications, collaborations in tasks, CRM system, open API, and many others. Our key advantages: a set of online tools in a single service instead of separate products, modern architecture, localization, and partner network. We are on subscription by a freemium model and build a partner network. Currently, we have almost 2,000 accounts, several dozens of paying clients, and local partners. We want to find partners and investments at the Collision Conference. Why would we attend the Collision Conference? Because Spacey is a real B2B product with huge potential for growth and development. Will be interesting to investors who are looking for young and promising companies. We're sure that we will represent Ukraine with dignity at the Collision Conference because we have a bright product, events experience, and the inspired team that will cope with all the challenges. Thank you.
Thank you, Dmitro. It was Spacey startup. Dear jury members, do you have any questions?
Yeah, I have one. We already know each other because we've had the chance to meet during other conferences. So having this huge experience of participation in tech missions, can you share any latest results from the latest conferences, for example?
Yeah, sure. Our this conference, it's not first our events because, for example, we was in Web Summit Lisbon, Web Summit Rio, and every time we was very surprised because it was very our auditory. It's investors, it's potential partners. For example, my partners from Rio get local partners from Brazil, and it was very interesting. And just now we have several meetings with potential investors. For example, tomorrow we will meetings with one of international accelerator.
Thank you, Dmitro. Do we have any more questions from the jury members? I guess not. Thank you. It was Spacey. Now our last but not least, Van and Go.
Hello.
Hi.
Let me share my screen. So let me start. So hello, we are Van and Go, AI-powered software that digitalizes logistic processes. Our product is AI-powered delivery orchestration platform that enables transparent and precise delivery for merchant and fleets. We focus on the post-purchase part of customer journey and simply transform the delivery from the cost function to the marketing function. Our simple and transparent business model, pay-as-you-go or pay-as-you-use, allow us to fastly acquire new clients and penetrate new markets. The product was developed by a team of serial entrepreneurs with successful exit from previous startup. So far, we executed more than 500,000 deliveries using our software and gained a fast growth and MRR 75K. Currently, we're expanding in North America region, including Canada and European Union markets. And also, we are on the final stage of our seed round. We have a commitment around $800,000 while we have a space for the, additional investors, and that's why we rely on event. And for us, coalition is really important because we are currently in active negotiations with two clients about the launch of two big projects in Toronto, Canada. So we are looking for the brand exposure, for connection with the companies who are looking at innovative solutions, because for us, it's really critical for the business development in the region. Thank you.
Thank you, Vyacheslav. Dear jury members.
Thank you, Vyacheslav. You said about clients in Toronto. Yeah, can you please tell who are these clients?
So one client is a producer of bulk goods. So they would like to use our software for delivery of bulk goods. And another client, it's a chain of restaurants, and they would like to work with us with food delivery using our software.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, so I see that there is no more question. Thank you. It was the Van & Go startup. So this is it. Kindly remind you that today teams Aspici, Chargex, Avantier, Handy AI, Let's Data, Nita Robotics, Platma, ProcessMix, Ubostak, Uspeci, and Van & Go presented their innovations. Now we will have a 20-minute break in order for the jury members to decide which teams will represent our country during Collision Conference 2023. So stay tuned, and we will be back at 10 minutes past 5.
Thank you.
So, dear teams, dear participants, dear viewers, I'm happy everyone is back. I would like to pass the word to the jury member, and finally, after that, we will hear the names of the winners and who will present the Ukrainian delegation on the Collision Conference 2023. Anton.
Hi, everyone. We had a very tough deliberation amongst the jury, and it was not easy to come to this list of names. So I want to congratulate all of you for great pitches, and it was all fantastic and well done. Unfortunately, only 8 were selected, and I wish you all a great trip once the names are announced. And to everybody else, good luck on other conferences. Thanks.
Thank you, Anton. Diana?
Yeah, it was like super interesting pitch, and I'm excited to see there's diversity of companies at the collisions. We are waiting you all back in Ukraine with great results and on dates and on conditions agreed with all the organizers in order to be able to visit all other conferences further.
Amazing. Evgenia, maybe from a few words from your side.
Yeah, thank you very much for this pitching. It was amazing, really, and it was really hard for us as judges to analyze and to make our choice.
Thank you. And now the moment of truth, the names of the winners. So the Ukrainian delegation this year at Collision Conference 2023 will be presented by Process Mix, Then and Go, Nita Robotics, ChargeX, Let's Data, Handy AI, Aspici, and Platinum. Your applause, please. My dearest congratulations to the winners, and I'm thankful for all of your attention and see you at the next pitches. So best wishes from the Ukrainian Startup Fund.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you.
Recording stopped.
Bye.
Bye.